Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Blee from Nerf Gun Attachments, and this is the Nerf Elite Longshot review.
Nerf Gun Attachments by a Longshot.
Alright, included in the box is the main Longshot blaster with the folding bipod, the Longshot scope, the Longshot front gun with the handle. It comes disassembled, we have to put it together, 6 elite darts, a 6-dart mag, and the bolt assembly for the Longshot, as well as the instructions. First things first, you probably want to take a look at the instruction booklet, but we're going to skip that. Let's put this front gun together. Seems to be as easy as push it in and then slide it back until you hear it click. There we go. You hear the click? It's loud enough. Next, put the front gun onto the main blaster, just like any extended barrel. Slide the scope on top from this side. The bolt, slide it through like that, pops out the other side. Then we just squeeze on this end cap here until it clicks. Bipod folds out like that. And there you have it.
Introducing the Nerf N-Strike Elite Longshot CS-6.
Going over the external features of the Nerf N-Strike Elite Longshot CS-6. Let's start with the front gun. This is a pump action, front loaded single shot blaster that can work independently of the main Longshot body, or it can attach on the front like any other extended barrel. That way you can still shoot through the Longshot, or you can shoot through the front gun. It has 2 barrels. The top one is an extended barrel for the Longshot. The bottom is the functional barrel for the front gun. This is very comfortable to hold like this by holding both pistol grips. It's very comfortable to hold. I love it. But removing the front gun, that's all there is there. There's a sling mount up top. Nothing really back here. Up here in the front of the Longshot, you see the orange muzzle, which is an N-Strike extended barrel attachment point. Right under there are the 2 bipod legs. And yes, the Longshot can stand up all by itself. It's a big boy. Here you see these cool vents, which would be like air holes on a real rifle. Up here is your sling mount. You can put a sling, maybe the bandolier belt or any kind of sling you have in there. Moving back, here's the Longshot scope up there, attached on the top attachment rail, which also functions as a carry handle for the blaster, so that's pretty cool. Right under the handle is your jam access door, if you need to clear any jams or anything like that. Under here is the mag. The Longshot CS-6 comes with a 6-round mag. To remove it, make sure your priming handle is back, your bolt action handle is back right there. Push this button back towards yourself and you're free to pull the mag out. When you're inserting the mag, you don't have to do anything like that. Just slide it right in until it clicks, and then move the priming rod back forward, and you're ready to fire. When you cock the blaster back, you can see there's a priming indicator here. It's originally black, it turns red when you prime it, and then when you pull the trigger, it turns back to black. That's how you know if you're ready to fire without actually firing. Moving on to the back is the Longshot's extendable stock. It's fully adjustable, but only 2 positions. In the forward position, it's pretty much unusable. It's good and compact for storage or transport, but no one really uses it like this. It gets in the way of the back of your hand. So just flip this little switch, pull it all the way back, and then flip it back into place. It's pretty good. Moving down here is the main pistol grip handle, and it is extremely comfortable. One of the most comfortable grips on a Nerf blaster, in my opinion. Good for any size hand as well. Fits my hand perfectly. Feels really good. The trigger pull feels just like any other trigger. It's good to go. The bipod is comfortable to hold. If it's folded up, it's still comfortable. Pretty comfortable to hold that way. Also of note, in the shoulder stock is another a place to store an extra magazine. Just jam it right in there like that. I made it look harder than it is just now, but yeah, you can store an extra magazine fully loaded back there, no problem. Right in there. Hold it secure so when you're ready to reload, and you're good to go. To operate the Longshot, first you make sure you insert a clip right into the mag well here. Pull back on the priming handle right here. It's on each side, so it's great for ambidextrous use. Then push it back forward and then pull the main trigger here to fire a dart. You have to repeat this process for each dart. This is not semi-auto or anything like that, so you have to pull back the priming handle, push it back forward, and then pull the trigger to shoot. To fire the front gun, you just slide a dart right in the front. It is front loaded. Pull it back, cock it like this, and you're good to shoot. So let's load this thing up with darts. Do a quick firing test. I'm not going to do a range test because technically this blaster is the same blaster that came out in 2006, so it has original in-strike ranges for the most part. That's going to be about 30 to 35 feet, honestly, maybe 40 if you're lucky. So remember, make sure you pull this back, insert the clip with the arrow facing forward until you hear it click. Push that forward, you're ready to fire. And we'll do it once more with the front gun attached. Let me load it up. I'll do a separate firing test with just the front gun, just for fun, right? And once more with everything attached. Alright, and now a comparison between the recently released Nerf Zombie Strike Z Squad Longshot CS-12 and the new In-Strike Elite Longshot CS-6. Right away, you'll notice the main difference between these two blasters is the color scheme. This one is sporting that aqua teal greenish Zombie Strike color with the orange stripes. And this one is our classic blue and white Elite with the gray and black. This one also comes with a 12 dart clip instead of this puny 6-round mag right here. Also, you'll notice there's no bipod on the Zombie Strike Longshot. They just completely removed it. They left the holes that it attaches to, but they completely removed the bipod legs. Another thing you'll notice is, no, I did not forget the Zombie front gun. There is no front gun. This didn't come with a front gun or a bipod. It just came with what you see here. The 12-round mag is nice, but Everything else is gone. You get the Longshot scope up here, but that's all, folks. Nothing else. Other than that, it's the same Longshot on the inside. It functions exactly the same. So ultimately, it's up to you which one you like better, which color. People have been dying for an Elite Longshot for a long time, and while this doesn't really fit the bill, as it's only a paint job, it still looks very cool, and it includes the old bipod legs and the front gun. Let's see how the Longshot, the Zombie Longshot scope looks on the Elite Longshot real quick. I don't have any of the older Longshots on hand right here, but they're the same thing. Just repaints. My favorite one from the old one would have to be the blue one, the blue and yellow one, if not the crimson one, but that one's so rare. I think it looks pretty good with either scope. What I think they should have done is painted the top of this. This part is usually always painted on the Longshot scopes. They left it all blue for this one. I think it would have been good to be orange or have some white in here, some extra color to the scope. But there you have it for your comparison. So there you have it. That's the N-Strike Elite Longshot CS-6. And at this point, they keep coming out with different colors and making it exclusive to different retailers. This one can only be found at toysrus.com, in-store or online, or on their eBay store. But it's really, underneath, it's just the same old Longshot. That's a good and a bad thing, because like me and a couple of other guys who have been nerfing for a while now, we love the Longshot. Functionally, it's pretty smooth. Don't encounter too many jams with it, but it fires original in-strike ranges, which is maxing out at about 40 feet. That's why I didn't even do a range test for this. I can tell it's the same old internals. It's firing just like its old in-strike brethren. It's not really an elite blaster. They don't even put elite on the box, but it's definitely sporting that beautiful elite color scheme or paint job, and I love it. As far as the front gun goes, besides aesthetic properties, I've never been much of a fan. It doesn't have much power. It doesn't shoot very far, but it looks cool. It looks cool on the Longshot, and it's actually comfortable to hold both of these pistol grip handles with everything attached. And since it was supposed to be kind of like a sniper rifle when it first came out, that made sense. You lay down, you have this great long blaster, you flip out your little bipod legs, and you can actually snipe, but only from 30 feet away, which doesn't really make sense. But the Longshot, there's just something about it that, you know, forever and ever, I'll always love it. And each time they come out with a new paint job, I'm going to pick it up, for sure. If you're not going to mod it, you need to know that, though, before you buy it, that this is an old blaster underneath. It looks fresh, it looks new, it looks cool on the outside, but underneath it's the same thing that we've had for years. So if you want to run out with this stock to a Nerf war, you're probably going to get destroyed. If you're indoors in tight spaces, it might not matter, but if you're even outdoors in the backyard and the grass running around, your lack of power is going to be evident. So just know that buying it. If you're going to be in an apartment like me, or if you're going to be in a house running around, you'll be fine most likely. But this gun is really for the modders. If you're going to mod this, if you're going to take it apart, if you're going to beef up that spring, if you're going to do a brass breech or anything like that, any simple mods. And they make some good mod kits. I'll probably throw an Orange Modworks mod kit in this one. But, you know, any of those things are pretty much mandatory for you to have a good time with this blaster. So just know that going in, guys. If you buy this, you're going to have to mod it if you want it to work well. Other than that, I think it looks great. It feels so great to hold this and to operate it. The ergonomics are just really top notch with this blaster. So the function out of the box is mediocre because it's an old N-Strike blaster. For N-Strike blasters, it's pretty good, but we're on to N-Strike Elite, we're on to Mega, we're on to Modulus, we're on to everything new like that. We're on to Rival. So this thing can't really compete. So if you buy it, you have to mod it. That's it. If you go in with the mindset that you're going to mod this blaster, I definitely recommend it. And I recommend this one. The Zombie Longshot, I mean, if you like the color scheme, get that one. But this one comes with the bipod and the front gun. And it's only $5 extra the MSRP. You'll find it at different places, different prices in the wild, obviously, but the Zombie Longshot was a Target exclusive, but now it's starting to open up. I've seen it on Amazon, officially on Amazon, for the same price. You'll find these guns about the same price point. So for $5 extra, you get a bipod and a front gun, which can be used as a second blaster. For once, their claim on the box that this is a 2-in-1 blaster is true. Usually they exaggerate, like with the Retaliator, that's like a 4-in-1 blaster, right? No, it's one blaster, guys, with a few attachments. The only thing that I feel like they cheaped out on is hitting us with this 6-round mag. Everything new has to have these tiny mags. I guess they want to sell their 18-dart, quick reload clip really badly, because they keep giving us these puny 6-round mags, and I don't like it. But that's really my only gripe with this blaster. It's great. It's the same Longshot we know and love, so I don't know what I can say about that. Originally, the Longshot, I believe, came with 2 clips. This one comes with 1 6-round, not even 2 6-rounds, like the new XD Alpha Trooper is supposed to have. But this Longshot, that's my main gripe. No clip. Honestly, I would have loved if they replaced the internals with some elite internals, so we were firing at at least 60 feet flat out of the box. That would have been nice, but apparently they're never going to do that. So this is what we have here now. This N-Strike Longshot with elite colors instead of elite Eternals. That would be a big gripe for me. I mean, but I don't mind doing the mod work, so it's all the same. I'm happy with the paint job. What else? The scope could have had some more color in there. Maybe they could have put this dark gray for the top of the scope here, or put a white line down the middle of it. Maybe both. I don't know. It doesn't look that bad, but I think I could have used some extra color. Maybe we could have used a little more white here too. It's just this little line, but it looks good overall, so I can't complain about that. It looks very good. Ranges 35, 40 feet. I love the bolt action. Love this priming handle on the side, either side. I love it. Even though a lot of people put pump grips on there, I don't mind this. I guess that's it, guys. Tell me what you think about the new Longshot in elite coloring, but not elite Eternals. Tell me what you think about that, guys. Let me know down in the comments section if you're going to be picking one of these up. And if you do the mods, which are quick and easy, you can do it yourself, or you can buy, an Orange Modworks kit, or some other people out there making Longshot kits, I believe. So you'll be good if you just throw in a mod kit. If you're capable of yourself in doing that, you'll be okay. Otherwise, you might want to pass on this one. If you're going to mod it, get it, definitely. If you're not going to mod it, maybe pass. And that's all I have to say about that, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.